One small step for man, one giant leap for the cheese industry. Oh no, it's the Professor's automaton. Oh well, since Mossop doesn't have a spacesuit that fits, at least Robert can take all the risks.
Where you going, Bobby?
It's an automaton with superficial intelligence. What an ingenious contraption. Well, there's no cheese here. It looks as if I'll have to take my search underground.
In a moment, we need to take a photo of the Earth before we go anywhere.
There won't be any mineral deposits out here. It's only moon dust. Maybe an aerial view will help me find what's referred to as the Panther's Eye. That's it. Now all I need to do is take a picture. I'm all ready to create a wonderful portrait of Mother Earth. I've never done this before. I hope it can combust without air. Thank goodness there wasn't any oxygen around to make the explosion any bigger. That snuff is obviously very strong.
Thank goodness that was a Polaroid.
Looks like a way round the chasm, but it's a pity my suit is too bulky to get through.
But Robert looks bigger than us, or at least wider. We need to guide Robert around these stalagmites and stalactites.
Hello, Robert, cooey. No, it's no use, he won't respond to my voice.
This isn't exactly a tricky puzzle, just more time-consuming.
A bridge, so the automaton came in handy after all. And you don't have to pay it wages either. If I can find one that can cook, Mossop's days are numbered.
Well done, Bobby.
There's no cheese here. As I thought, the Professor is completely wrong. I'd better get some rock samples just to prove my point. I'm not sure I should leave anything in these caves.
Wait, how is that mouse still breathing? Well, I guess it's in here with us.
The result of my digging efforts. There. At least I can prove that the moon is not made of cheese. The result of my digging efforts.
Oh, okay. I thought there might have been a separate description, but never mind.
Found my cheese yet?
Not yet, Professor.
Well, stop messing around in here and get out and find it.
What will I collect the cheese with?
Have this extractor. You can use it to sample the various cheeses and select the tastiest.
It's primarily used for cheese tasting.
Why did we have to go outside to extract this cheese?
It's a powdery yellow substance. I believe it's quite volatile. I'm back, Professor.
Marvellous! How much cheese is there? Am I going to be a millionaire or a multi-millionaire?
Now, how do I put this? Well, there is no cheese here. There's dust, there's rocks, there's craters, but no cheese. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being a moon covered in cheese and 1 being no cheese whatsoever, I'd say this place is minus 658. You'd find Americans on the moon before finding cheese there.
No cheese? You lie! You just want to keep it all for yourself, you cad! You want to grab my gorgonzola, rob me of my roquefort, purloin me of my parmesan, cheat me out of my cheddar!
Professor, if it makes you any happier, I did find this mineral. It's yellow, but it's not at all cheesy, I'm afraid.
Looks like a phosphate compound to me, found in chemistry labs all over the world. That's hardly a discovery.
I'm sorry, Professor. That's just the way it is.
Well, it doesn't matter now, anyway.
That's the spirit, Professor. Don't dwell on failure. Move onwards to success.
No, I mean it really doesn't matter, because we're going to die!
Professor, what have you done?
Actually, it's what you did. When you broke that pipe in order to stabilize the engines, you severed the oxygen supply in the cabin. We haven't got enough fresh air to make it back to Earth.
Oh dear, Piers. We need to create some oxygen, and we need to do that by using the vitriol on the phosphate. Now, I'd like to know if this is true, or if this is just adventure game logic in place.
I don't remember much about the sciences at school, but I have a vague recollection that adding acid to things ending in 8 produces oxygen. Or does it explode?
You did it! Dear boy, I had no idea you were a chemist.
Actually, neither had I. Right, can we be off now?
But I haven't got my cheese!
I've told you already, Professor. There is no cheese. Accept it.
I can't believe it. My life's work wasted. Why is it everything I do goes wrong? My first project, Tipple's patent depilation cream, the only one of its kind, ruined by an idiot research assistant. Then my next project, to bring a dead body back to life by repairing it with parts of other corpses, all my ideas stolen by some Austrian doctor. And now this!
Come on, Professor. We'd better get you home.
Oh dear.
What now?
Well, when I recalculated the return trajectory, I naturally assumed we'd be laden with Tipple's cheddar.
Stop there. I can guess the rest. We're going much too fast and we're going to miss the Earth.
Hit the Earth?
Hit the Earth, then. Let me guess. At such a velocity, none of us will survive the impact.
Unless something cushions our landing, that is.
Quick, Mossop, get outside and hang on to the front of the rocket. We need something soft and spongy to soften the blow.
Sir? That won't work, young man. We're doomed.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Well, my photograph is still intact, so I've got what I need to continue on my mission. Good day, Professor.
But Robert! What about Robert? We left him on the moon!
Oh, he'll be all right. Maybe one day you'll be able to go back for him. Just don't ask me to come along next time.
I'm trying to figure out what that actually was. I'll have to look at a still image. Unless someone actually can figure it out for me.
Excuse me, Professor.
Well, thank you very much, Professor. See you later.
Where to, Governor?
Alright, it is time to tie up some loose ends.
The Highborn Club on Piccadilly.
I should have done all of this before I went up to the moon, but it's not a problem, as I'm doing it now.
Good day, Mr. Fanshawe.
Hello, Potman.
Potter, sir.
Jolly good.
Now, I gave these guys some crazy odds, but I didn't actually give them a stake. I was kind of distracted by Percival posing pouch. Right, so we need to make some money and we need to make a bet. So let's offer up some kind of bet.
How about if I bet that Lethargic Lad will win the 3:30 at Ascot?
Lethargic Lad? He was beaten by 8 lengths by Lame Tortoise at Aintree last outing and got thrashed by Three-Legged Fury and Mr. Slow Coach in the National. Are you sure?
Very sure. It's all in this paper. He's got odds from the bookmakers of 1,000 to 1.
Sounds like a safe bet to me. OK, Fanshawe, I'll take you up on that.
And then we need to give him... well, we need to put something in.
Will this do as a stake? The deeds to my house. It's a lovely 2-bedroom terrace property in the heart of London, within easy access of shops and plenty of parking space for carriages.
That would be quite nice as a love nest for a mistress, I suppose. I accept your stake.
Alright, now it's time to cheat them out of their money. I like to be as efficient as I can be with these games.
Goodbye, Mr. Fanshawe.
Cheerio, Privy.
Potter, sir.
Excellent.
But these things happen. At least it's some kind of interlude between this, well, the moon segments and the next chapter. Where are you going, Mossop? What? We left Mossop behind.
Where to, Governor?
Did I see things there? I swear I saw Mossop going back into the Highborn Club. Anyway, I'm kind of distracted right now. Whitechapel.
The Crab and Sailor Public House in Whitechapel.
And this is where we need to make use of the forger.
I'd better give him the old edition first.
We haven't even spoken to him about this. I don't think he has any more dialogue. No.
I do not wish to continue this conversation.
Alright.
Can you do me a favour, old chap?
I don't do nothing for free. If you were to cross my palm with something valuable, I might be able to help you.
Here you go.
Here you are, my good man.
Well, this will do nicely. I just can't resist a nice bit of jewellery. As long as it's not fake, mind. An expensive bauble like this will buy you a big favour in my book.
Can you do me a favour, old chap?
You've paid for my time. What do you want me to do?
I want you to adjust the date of this newspaper and make this look like the latest edition. And, change the result of the horse race while you're at it.
I can't just change the date. A proper forgery requires using authentic material. If you want a good job done, you'll need to get me a new edition of the paper so I can do a bit of cut and paste.
Will this do for your forgery?
Aye, that it will. Give it here. I don't know what you're going to do with this, but I'll bet it's not the sort of business a gentleman like yourself should be involved with.
That's the advantage of being a gentleman. You're always the last to come under suspicion.
Come back a bit later, and you'll have your stuff.
I am going to come back right now, which means going to the map and then going straight back here. This could have been avoided, but oh well, these things happen.
Where to, Governor?
Right here.
The Crab and Sailor Public House in Whitechapel. It seems the forger has finished his handiwork. There's nothing like a sure bet.
There are no prizes for guessing where I am going now.
Where to, Governor?
The Highborn Club on Piccadilly.
Good day, Mr. Fanshawe.
Hello, Popper.
Potter, sir.
Jolly good.
Popper? Is that even a real name? Well, it's good to know that the butler has recovered.
Gentlemen, I have here, wet off the press, I mean hot off the press, the results of the 3:30. It appears my horse romped home.
dash and blast. At those odds. Oh, well, Fanshawe, a wager's a wager, and I suppose you'll deserve your winnings. I will make the necessary arrangements for you to have my ship. If you go down to the docks, the captain will be instructed to do your bidding. Look for the SS Farragut.
Thank you, gentlemen. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
SS Farragut. Surely it would be the HMS Farragut? Or is that just for the Navy?
Goodbye, Mr. Fanshawe.
Cheerio, Pongo.
Potter, sir.
Excellent.
Unfortunately, my knowledge of naval traditions is very lacking.
Where to, Governor?
The docks. Here's my permission from Queen Victoria herself to bypass the shipping blockade.
You must have good connections.
Now can I go on board my ship?
Nope.
Why not?
Well, as harbour master, I have to ensure that all the ships that leave have proper plans for their routes, or else they'll get lost and sink. You haven't lodged a route plan with me.
Now listen here, my good fellow. I am a free-spirited wanderer of this fair planet. I wish to sail across the deep blue waters, to feel the fresh oceanic breeze blowing through my hair and the cold sea spray splashing on my face. I will explore the far-flung corners of uncharted territories.
So, you have no idea of where you're going?
No.
Then you've got a problem, sir.
I can't file route plans. I'm on a secret mission.
Only the Royal Navy is allowed to go on secret missions, lad. And they sail out of Portsmouth. Civilian ships have to file plans.
Can't I bribe you to let us leave without filing route plans?
Bribe? Me? A well-respected harbour master? Accepting a bribe? Oh, I couldn't possibly do that. It wouldn't be right.
I see you smoke a pipe.
Aye, it's my one and only vice. I travelled all over the world when I was younger, and I found that the best way to judge a place was to test the strength of the local tobacco. If it produced sweet, aromatic wisps of smoke, then the place was full of landlubbers and tourists and wasn't worth a second look. I always hated those places.
What about the places that you did like?
Ah, the baccy you got from my sort of place made smoke that was thick, black, and made you cough so hard that medical students queued up to dissect you.
And that's a good thing, is it?
Oh, aye. What I wouldn't give for a really strong bit of tobacco. No one makes it like they used to, you know. All those quacks and professors saying it's bad for you. Ah, what do they know? They'll be saying scurvy does you harm next.
I may consult you later, old chap.
We don't actually have any tobacco, but we do have this cigar case with this very suspicious object inside of it.
If you like strong tobacco, old chap, I've got a cigar that you might like to try. It's got a unique flavour, I hear. Each one is lovingly rolled on the thighs of women of loose morals and easy virtue. Then it's left to ferment in a tar pit for 20 years. There's a very limited supply of these, you know.
Well, thank you very kindly, young man. I'm never averse to trying a new smoke.
Oh my goodness, are you all right?
All right? Oh, by golly, lad. That's the best cigar I've ever had. Kicks like a mule, but with a subtle fruity flavour to it. Where did you get it from?
Oh, a long way away. In fact, I could go and get you some more if you'd like.
Yes, please. That would be right noble of you.
Capital. But there is one small problem. They only make that type of cigar on a remote tropical island, the location of which is a well-guarded secret. If I were to file plans to go there, everyone would be able to get to the island and buy these cigars, and stocks would dwindle, making them impossible to obtain.
Whereabouts is this island, then? I've been all over the world, and I've never even heard of an island such as that.
It's on the Tropic of Cancer, but I can't tell you any more than that. I'm sworn to secrecy.
Okay then, lad. We'll do a deal. I'll let your ship leave without filing official plans, but I'll have to say you're an explorer, and that you're drawing the map as you go.
How ingenious.
You'd better take one of my Imperial maps, though. Otherwise you'll never find your way out of the English Channel.
Thank you. I'll return with more cigars as soon as I can.
Before we go, let's show him this photograph.
That's not a true mariner's map. Just a pretty picture.
Alright, we are done here. Let's head off to Dinsey Islands.
Looks like he's having trouble with that rope. He just works here. I hope they're not on my crew. They don't look like gentlemen in pursuit of good conversation. He's just a dock worker. Ah, so this is the SS Farragut.
Okay, so I'm guessing that SS is for civilian ships then. I believe this is it. Once we are on this ship, we cannot return anytime soon.
Come on, Mossop. Let's get on board for a life on the ocean wave, the smell of the sea, the pitching of the ship.
The vomiting of the manservant.
Oh, really, Mossop? You should be getting used to it by now.